Hello, thanks for joining me once again, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope everyone's well and hanging in here, hanging in there the best you can. I wanted to say something to my subscribers and really anyone who's new who might be checking out my channel and just educating themselves on gang stalking, to check out my subscriptions and my likes. In terms of gang stalking in particular, there's a reason why I have those likes, the reason why I've clicked on those videos for you guys, because I believe that they are safe videos and I want them to pass them along to you. And same thing with my subscriptions. I know you see my meditation and my inquiry videos on there as well. That's just a suggestion. I hope everyone has a something of a spiritual nature to hold your hand through this, because nobody else is going to. That's just a little piece of mine. So I just wanted to share that with anybody who's interested. And if you're not, that's great too. Cool. Alright. Well, I chose the little opium backdrop here because there's something that we haven't talked about a lot, and that's drugging. I did make a previous video on this, but I didn't upload it. It was... when I listened back to it, it just wasn't good enough by my standards. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that today, but I'm only going to talk a little bit about it because I don't, as a lot of us know, the ins and outs of the drugging angle in the gang stalking program. I do know that it exists. I've been drugged many times. I can tell you my theories on how I've been drugged, but I'm hesitant to do that in its entirety because I believe that I'm led to believe false information in terms of the drug angle and how that's in fact administered. I think that I was told a lot of horse shit by one of my perps. So I don't want to run with all that. But I do know that I've been drugged. And I do know that other TIs, this is a common trend in their campaign as well. And, of course, electronic harassment. There's two sides of the drug world and the gang stalking world, actually, as a whole. It is stalking on foot and harassment. The other side is electronic harassment. There's a lot that goes along with that, and part of that is the drugging. A big part of it is the drugging and the physical abuse that you endure as a result from that. I do know that they can lace your liquids. You want to be really careful if you know you're around a perp or you're even suspicious, or just all the time, your liquids. Only get bottled water. I've had some really bad experiences as a result of this. Don't leave things unattended. I've had my ibuprofen even tampered with. I purchased some ibuprofen. It was tampered with afterwards. And I went to take it, and I had a huge psychotic reaction, at least on the outside, because of the symptoms that these drugs induce. The ones that the perps on foot are exposing you to. They can spray it on you, they can put it in your liquids. There's so many ways. But a lot of that, it very well could be bullshit and very well could have been the parts that I'm not talking about very well could have just been a scare tactic. So I hate to run with that and feed it to people and it be bullshit and create more of this misinformation. But I did want to come on and talk a little bit about the drug angle of it, because it does exist, and it does play a huge part in it. They're very stealthy the way these things are administered. It takes a while to catch on. They're administered so that you act just insane in large public groups. And they're administered very stealthy so that it looks like it could be a reaction inside of your brain, or, you know, something organic going on with you, perhaps. But at least in my case, it was just so obvious, the timing when it kicked in, so many multiple times after I had ingested something in the home or water outside of the home. And my theory about that is, I think that the water, a lot of times they lace that because they want you to run with this freaky idea that the whole water supply is poisoned, and you just take off with that. I don't know about all that. So, and then the electronic harassment side of the drugging. That's a whole nother video for me, really. It is in fact drugging and poisoning you, but that's a longer, more involved video. Electronic harassment does play a big part in my life, and I believe that it plays a huge part in everyone's lives here in our society. We just have we're just totally unaware of it and don't recognize it as harassment until it becomes so in your face, like when you're a targeted individual. Okay, so just a little bit about that. Just wanted to acknowledge, really, that we are being drugged, and sometimes it's so over the top that it induces psychotic episodes and behavior, I mean. Now there's something on my channel here that I noticed, and I wonder if anybody else caught it. There's something on there that I believe to be from my handlers, and I wonder if you can catch it. There's something each video has in common here, except for possibly the last few or couple. Look down at, the comments and all the underclicks down there underneath the video, and tell me if you see anything. Share with me if you see a common trend throughout each of them. What else? I guess that's pretty much it, you guys, for right now. I'll try and get up some more experience and information for you tomorrow. Please try and get some rest. Take care of yourself. Good night.